Let others come. Like meanwhile, I'll post some logical question. I want everyone should give a try. Once you got the answer, you just post through a chat box. This was not a calculation question, a kind of logical question. So once you got the answer, you can post through chat box. I'm just waiting for your friends actually. I hope you got the question. Solve this, and once you got the answer, you can post options like A, B, C, D, either A, B, C, D in chat box. Okay, Dhanush, I'm thinking like it was B. Good. Others, whoever can hear me, whoever is active, like I have posted a question. Look at the condition and tell me what is the answer for this question. Okay, I got answer from Nitya Kalyani as well. Good. Others, guys, whoever active, whoever can hear me, like solve this question and post your answer. How about others? I have received only two answers as of now. Others? Okay, I got few now. Everyone says stable B B. Okay, can anyone tell me what is the reason behind stable, which means option B? What is the reason behind stable? Anyone? If you want, you can come to mic. Otherwise, you can, Other three are jobs. Okay, Nitya Kalyani. So stable refers. What is by stable then? Okay, other option are referring to the job, work job, okay, occupation or profession, whatever I'll accept. Except stable, right? Exactly, stable is the right answer. Stable is a state. Okay. Stable refers a place where horses are kept. Very good, Dhanush. Stable is like a pet house. Okay. So as Dhanush have said, like stable refers, the places where we kept horses actually, where we could tie something like that. The living environment, I could say rather. So answer for this question will be stable. Very good, guys. I'll go for one more question. After that, we'll go for the session. Like I want everyone give a try. Same kind of odd one out question. One more question. Note it down. 482, 263, 331, 383. What do you think? Which one will consider as odd one here? If you got the answer, you can post through chat box. I want everyone should give a try. Once you got the answer, you can post through chat box. Right, wrong, doesn't matter. If you got the answer, you can post through chat box. 482. Okay, I got 482, 383. Well, others. I'm just waiting for others. Okay, 383. Again, I got 383. Others. As of now, only three answers I have received. Others. Okay, one more 383. Is that only 4 students only available? I mean, active. Others, it was not a big deal, which means big question. You just need to find out which one could be odd one out. Which of the number will be, I can eliminate from the among the group. Give it a try, guys. Like, I'm just waiting for a response. Anyone else? 482. Okay, again 482. I got one more answer as 482. Fine. Others? Okay, what is the reason behind 482? Do you think like only one number which will be even, other everything, I mean, rest will be considered as odd? Is that the reason behind? 482 is not a prime number. Okay, fine. So the answer for this question, first digit into last digit, middle digit for the other three. Okay, so if when you take this actually, 4 times 2, you will get 8. The middle number going to be 8. 2 times 3, the middle number going to be 6. 3 times 1, the middle number going to be 3. And 3 threes are going to be 9. So here it has to be 9, but they given written as 8. So the particular number going to be odd or not. So whoever said 383, that should be right. Okay, so now we'll come back to the condition call like today topic is also similar to last one. Like last day we have discussed about coding decoding, but today we'll go with some what we call conditional topic. We need to know some basics fundamental to solve few questions under this topic. So what I like to look like, you just note it down. The topic name going to be clock, CLOCK, clock. So the topic name will be clock. Just note it down. Before moving to clock topic, there'll be some types of problem under clock. I'll tell you first. Just note it down. After that, we'll discuss one by one. So first will be finding angle. I want everyone should note it down. This one, finding angle. First one will be finding angle. Under clock, you can note it down as like types of problem. First one is finding angle, and second one will be okay. So initially, what happened, Tanuj, like in odd man out question, it is totally based on like they won't give us with even number and odd number like that. We won't get the condition like this way. So it will have something else. So that's why we have to look, what could be done in the question. So that was the reason. And moreover, like this first condition will be finding what we call finding angle, and second one will be together, together, finding angle. Second one will be together. Okay, next one is together, and third one will be opposite, and third one will be opposite. Just note it down. First one is finding angle, second one is together, third one is opposite. Okay, first one is finding angle, together, opposite. Is that done? Can someone acknowledge through text? Have you taken types of problem? Finding angle, together, opposite. Okay, so I'll start with some basic condition fundamental. I want you to listen carefully for next 15 to 20 minutes because we'll discuss few basic condition regarding fundamental regarding clock. After that, we'll discuss one by one problem under what are the types as I mentioned actually. So usually we knew that each and every day consists of how many hours actually? Okay, we knew that every day consists of 24 hours, right? Okay, every day will consist of 24 hours. But what happened in calculation purpose, we usually go for 12-hour clock. You know, is this image is visible? Is that image is visible for everyone? Yes, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Like, we'll go this way. Like, initially every day will have 24 hour, but we'll calculate only regarding 12-hour clock. But somehow we have a time called railway time. For example, if I'm going to say 17:15, what it means actually? If it is 17:15, what it means? 17:15 in the sun, which will be 5:15 p.m. And we have another term also, 5 minutes past 4. 5 minutes past 4. What it means by 5 minutes past 4? What it means actually? 5 minutes past 4. So which means there was a term called 5 minutes past 4. So which means the time is 4:05. You know, the time I have to take it as 4:05. Fine. So we are going to discuss with some basic condition now. When you look at the clock, it was in a round shape, which means circle. I can correlate to circle. Circle usually has how many degree totally? We knew that it was 360 degree, right? Circle overall degree going to be 360. In clock, we have three different hands actually. One would be minute hand, another one will be hour hand, another one will be seconds hand. We'll take this way. Minute hand, hour hand, and second hand. In that, you can eliminate seconds hand as it is. You can eliminate actually. We don't bother about second hand. We can only bother about like minute hand and hour hand. Why? Because second hand is not constant for it is not constant actually. So each and every second it was moving. So we need some point actually constant to find out angle or some other cases. So we'll consider only minute hand and hour hand. So now we'll come back to the condition. Minute hand will take how many minutes to cover the entire 360 degree? What do you think actually? How many minutes will taken by minute hand to cover entire 360 degree? How many minutes will take usually? Minute hand can take how many minutes to cover the entire 360 degree? 60 minutes, right? So from this I'll understand 60 minute hand can cover 360 degree. How about in 1 minute? In 1 minute, how many degree could covered by minute hand? How about in 1 minute? How about in 1 minute? 60 minute 360 degree in the sun. Guys, whoever active, like, try to respond to the chat box. How about in 1 minute? So 1 minute, it will be 6 degree, right? Just note it down as of now. Minute hand can cover 6 degree in minute. Minute hand can cover 6 degree in a minute. Or minute hand can cover in 1 minute 6 degree, whatever may be. Just note it down. Okay, first thing. And second, we'll come back. Now we'll come back to hour hand. Hour hand can take how many hours to, cover the entire rotation, which means entire degree. When hour hand can complete the rotation, how many hours it will take to complete one single rotation? What will be the time taken for hour hand? Okay, is that 1 hour? Prabhakaran, like in 1 hour, should hour hand could cover everything? It could be 12 hours, right? Because hour hand can move only 1 hour each and every time. If that's, I mean, hour hand pointed here in the sun, after 1 hour it will move here 1 to 2, so it will take in only 1 hour. So which means in 12 hour, hour hand can cover 360 degree. How about in 1 hour? 12 hours 360 degree in the sense, in 1 hour how many degrees can cover by hour hand? Hour hand can cover how many degrees in 1 hour? Simple, 360 by 12, how much will get? 360 by 12. 360 divided by 12, how much will have? Okay, it will be 30. Good, very good, 30. So now tell me, in 1 minute, hour hand can cover how many degree in minute? Okay, 30 degree, fine. In 1 minute, what will happen? So convert this
Excuse me,
into,
sir.
yes?
Sir, I'm Dr. Vanati.
Yes,
We
sir.
would like to address students for some time, sir.
Sure, ma'am.
Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah. See, how many have attended Virtusa training last week? Most of them in this batch have attended, right? All the students in this batch?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Yeah. Did you get selected in that? Did you get selected? No. See, we got the feedback from the industry that the other college students, good number of students got selected in that. So, your level and industry needs, there is a large gap. Then we have asked the HR to share your details. See, when we compare to the industry needs, the students' level is very poor actually. Okay, to overcome this issue, we have planned a 1 month residential training program, technical training program. Okay, the training will be vigorous. Okay, in all the ways, no time limit from morning to evening. From morning to evening, it will be there. Follow-up sessions will be there up to 8 o'clock. Okay. So after 5 minutes, our general manager will address regarding the same. We will circulate a Google form to you. Okay. You have to give your willingness. It's completely based on the willingness of yours. Okay. Yes. Are you able to follow? Yes. So students, unmute your mic. The program we have planned for you. Are you able to follow whatever I'm telling?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. After 5 minutes time, the general manager will address the same. Okay. Then after his address, we will share you a Google form. Say no extension of time, nothing, no recommendation, anything. Okay. So 1 month residential training program. So here the accommodation is free of cost. You have to pay 150 per day per day for food, your food. Okay. Then these students, the students, those who are attending these training program, only eligible for 6 lakhs and above package. So normally we have a placement policy, right? Placement policy, 90% attendance in training program is mandatory. So like that, we are going to introduce a new rule. Those who are attending this training program only eligible for dream company placement drives. Okay. Today, 9 p.m. is the last date. The training starts from Wednesday, coming Wednesday. Okay. In the Google form, you can give your willingness. Okay. Sir, you can continue the class until Sir joins.
Sure, madam. Fine. So we'll come back to the condition, guys. Like as I mentioned, 12 hour it will cover 360 degree. So in 1 hour, which is 30 degree. How about in 1 minute? So in 1 minute, how many degrees should covered by our end actually? 1 hour 30 degree. So in 1 minute, what I have to do?
Sir,
30.
one more time. Sorry to interrupt.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Students, only 87 students are attending. If your friend is absent, please ask them to join. See here, you have only limited time. Wednesday program is going to start. So today night 9 p.m. is the last date to close the Google form. Okay. Please inform your friends. Ask them to join for the meeting. If they have any doubts, they can ask in this meeting. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Now we'll come back to the condition 0.5 degree, right? Yes, Tanuj, 0.5 degree. Otherwise, I would say like 1/2, like half a degree. Because I want to convert this into R into minute. So I should have divided by 60. It will be 0.5 or either it could be 1/2. Okay. So what I'll do like now, next condition actually. So you just note it down. Our end can move half a degree in 1 minute. Just note it down.
Yes.
Yeah. One of the madam, Chandramohan, madam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Already students are informed. You can start.
Can we go ahead or wait?
Can address. Yes, sir. You can go ahead. So you can go ahead.
Okay. Hey guys, good afternoon. How many of you there? Any ma'am? How many students are there?
I think 89 students are there. I asked others also to join. Sir.
No, this is the Java batch.
Yes, sir. 100 students has to be there. I think nearly 12 students were absent.
Okay, this is that student group we are aiming for the product companies, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, they only attended Virtusa also.
Yeah.
Most of them have attended Virtusa.
Just true. நீ அந்த ப்ரொஃபைல நமக்கு இருக்கிறத எடுத்து அந்த பசங்க பேரை மேட்ச் பண்ணி இதுதானா அவங்க அப்படின்னு கேட்டு எல்லாம் கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிட்டு மொட்டையா எடுத்து நேரடியா எனக்கு அனுப்பாதுப்பா இன்சியல் இல்ல அது ஒண்ணு இல்ல மொட்டையா இருக்கு ரோல் நம்பர்லாம் இல்ல ஏரோ வச்சோடிட்ட பேசி 3 பேர் சொல்லியிருக்காங்கல்ல அந்த 3 ப்ரொஃபைலை நீ எடுத்து அதை கொடுத்து இதுதானா அந்த பசங்க மைசூருக்கு அப்ளை பண்றோம் சிஇஓ கேட்டிருக்காரு கொடுக்கவா நீங்க பேர் மட்டும் கொடுத்துருக்கீங்களாமா இன்சியல்லாம் இல்லாம அவர் கொடுத்துருக்காருப்பா எனக்கு ஏரோ வச்சோடிப்பா புரியுதா புரியலையா ஏரோ வச்சோடி எனக்கு மொட்டையா அனுப்பிச்சிருக்காருப்பா அதை கொஞ்சம் ப்ரொஃபைல் எடுத்து அவர்கிட்ட வெரிஃபை பண்ணி இந்த பையன் தாங்கன்னு ப்ரொஃபைல வெரிஃபை பண்ணிட்டு எனக்கு ப்ரொஃபைல் கொடு. Yeah, fine. Good afternoon. Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, guys, how is things? I hope everything is fine. And you have been attending the training of Java from Chaitanya earlier with Bhanupriya. I hope the things are good, but the news is we have been getting feedback that the involvement and commitment from your side is not that great. That's what the trainers feedback, on both the trainers. So that is the context of today's discussion. And also, we would like to tell you how seriously we are discussing about the 2023 batch placement. I mean, your placement, particularly the product-based companies who are normally paying above 6 lakhs up to 25-30 lakhs. That's what our range. There are a good number of companies available in our sleeves. We have witnessed some wonderful campus opportunities in the 2022 batch. We had a lot of personal relationship as well as professional relationship, and also a lot of COE opportunities are there. Our COE opportunities have increased the salary, and last year more than 40 companies visited, and the results were okay. I won't say bad, but at the same time, there are a lot of scope to improve. Now, squarely the benefit is passed on to you as a recipient, and of course the college also enjoys good performance, particularly in the premium segment, just because the junior batches will get similar opportunities, and that makes a great environment here for graduating engineers with nice campus opportunities. So that's the context. I would like to share some of the roadmap for you, and with that roadmap, with that short-term goal, we have also laid down some of the operational boundaries which will help us, help all of us. I mean, here two side of the story. One is the student community, one is the management, college, your mentors, we here. So certain operational stuffs have been finalized so that you will be highly beneficial on getting a nice job when you move out of 2023 June, July, or something like that. So the number one commitment from our side, we are committed to bring some quality companies on par with any other colleges of our class or one notch above our class. So that's our commitment. So if you want to name, I can name, like, a similar college like us. There are plenty of names. There are good colleges who are in the limelight in Chennai, let's say SSN, topping from SSN. There are similar people like us are slightly better ranked, but there is nothing to hide because it's an open secret. NIRF ranking is there. There are RFKs, there are Rajalakshmi, there are Sairams. So many companies, so many colleges are there. But at the end of the day, when we talk about the quality companies remain same. There are quite a few good companies based in Chennai and Bangalore are capable of recruiting, somewhere around 7 lakh, 8 lakh, 10 lakh salary. So we are in touch with those people on par with any other leading colleges I mentioned just now. So nothing to worry about that, and we commit that. I personally commit to the 2023 batch. There are track records of 22 batch. You can go back and discuss with your department. So it will be much better than that. We are also evolving. We are also establishing in the market. Your performance also helps a lot for the 2024 batch getting a good company. Similarly, the 2022 batch, your immediate senior, have done some splendid job so that the employers are allowed to come back again and again. So in that point of view, so it is one side of the story, bringing company and providing you an opportunity. Now the second part, where our expert Professor Vanadi is leading, the training part. All right. So it's not that we leave you, okay, these are all the companies, these are all the salary, all big names, you just go and crack it, just we do the academic stuffs on a regular basis. No, it's not the case. So we also understand that there is a huge gap between the academic preparations which targets the university exam, whereas the real-time commercial interview process where $1 million business is involved. Companies are in a great disruption. The world is changing fast, particularly in software technology. So the employers are in a space search. they are in a survival mode. So the opportunity will be given to a fresher who are, a potential guy who can not only solve the problem on short-term basis, who will be capable of solving the problem which may, come for that company down the line 5 years. So I'll repeat that. See, the companies are expecting very high level because they are in the spaces, they are in a survival mode, and it's not that freshers cannot contribute. Freshers can also think out of the box. Many times the raw brain, the raw knowledge, people who enter without any baggage will unleash things. So the salaries are pretty good in a good companies like Zoho's, Amazon's, any e-commerce industry or any product companies who owns their product. The second part is the service company, which we will discuss later in some other point of time. Since we identified you people are capable of recruiting, capable of getting, um, capable of cracking the premium recruiters. So we are discussing today. The point number one, we will take care bringing very good companies. We will also take care of providing adequate training to crack those companies. That's the part we are going to discuss now. One side is companies are lining up. It will be lined up on par with any other colleges. That's the takeaway number one. Takeaway number two, how are we going to crack? So you need to follow us. We have laid down the formula. We have laid down the model. We have laid down the methodology, what kind of training. So we are trying all the options, whatever the money you have paid for the college, we are giving you back in terms of knowledge upskilling. Now, in that, what we have decided after a series of meetings today, that you all will be put in a residential mode of training because the feedback of online training is not that great. So we do not want to waste your time, the trainer's time, the money, which is, the management pays back. Eventually, the parents' money, who paid on behalf of you for your education. So management also happily gives back, based on our request. This is what we wanted to give back to the students so that they will go and get some nice job, and it will be a great life for them, as well as, their juniors will get similar companies once the, current batch establishes a good records. So this is what the whole story. And so finally, we have decided to call you all, to the campus, closing the, honeymoon period of this pandemic for last 2 years. So kindly understand the seriousness. We are committed. It's a pain for us. If we are calling you here, putting you in a residential mode for a continuous 1 month, that's what we decided. 1 month continuous training on a residential basis. The hostel and everything will be provided. There may be a small, subsidized amount for food, but otherwise, accommodation and all other facility will be provided. The faculty will be here from external vendors, the training experts of technical staffs, Java and, data structure algorithm, which we will monitor. And of course, our CSE and IT professors will be part of your training as a mentor. So this 1 month will be very crucial for you. And the companies have started approaching us for your final year placement campus. Already few campuses have started. I am in touch with most of the campus recruiters. They are ready to recruit from KCG like any other college, leading college, because yesterday I heard some Coimbatore region have started, a recruitment of 23. So I just approached few people. They are ready anytime, but we are not ready. Okay. Though we thought we were ready, but actually we are not ready because the virtues of performance of ambassador program has really made us to think again and take some very serious calls. Because you guys have attended 120 or something, and hardly one person have shortlisted for next round. This is something very serious concern. Nevertheless, we trust you, and past is past. Let the feedback be aside. So we appeal to you, we request and understand the reality. The competitions are very tough. there are no two different standard of recruitment for IIT or Anna University or VIT for KCG, because company said similar question, similar cutoff. There is no quota system here. There is no consideration that, yeah, this is a group 2 college, not like, a great university like VIT or Anna University or NIT. No, nothing. So the company has their own standard. The recruitment will remain same. So we need to compete with those students, right? The input of SSN may be entirely different. Probably their cutoff would have been 30 marks higher than you on a first year, but doesn't matter. So we have time to evolve. They did something right 3 years back. Now you are going to do right. You are going to correct it, right? So the point is, everyone can succeed. No man is a failure. But only thing, we need to understand the attitude. So all we request you people to have great attitude, understand the reality. Rest all we will take care. So all I need is after my little discussion here, Professor Vanadi will talk to you now, right now, and then she will give you a Google form. Kindly go and give the willingness. If you are not interested to come to the residential mode, we are fine with that. We are not making mandatory, but at the same time, we appeal to you. If you get into the residential mode, the product companies are our first aid. Even if you fail to succeed in product companies, if you attempt very hard, the service companies are lined up. Everybody is partnered with us. You name it, Cognizant, Accenture, Wipro, Infosys. So you can crack easily there. All these, frontline, performance, the failures and action and reflection. So that will put you in a commendable position to face the later interviews by September or October in 2022. But before that, we are highly confident that you can certainly crack one of our premium partner here. So kindly think, go back, discuss with your parents, and I wish that all you 100 people, please give your acceptance to coming back as a residential program. Rest we will take care. We'll make sure that you go with a nice job, and it's just 1 month, right? It's a 4-year course and 1 month. So rest 40 years. I mean, the sky is the limit. You will be, having full of colors in your life. We will ensure that. We will ensure that. We have seen that. We have done it time and again. We will do it one more time. And we are evolving. We are committed. We are passionate. Okay. Let me pass on to Vanadi, please. Yeah.
Yeah. Say good afternoon, students. Already I have explained about this, right? The take-off messages of this meeting is, we are planning for 1 month residential dream company training program, right? The second point is, it's only completely residential. Then students, those who are attending this training program, only eligible for the placement, right? Which is above 6 lakhs and above, right? The second point, you have to pay a nominal amount 150 per day for your food. Then training will be rigorous. The Google form is in chat box. Today 9 p.m. is the deadline for filling the Google form. Discuss with your parents. Okay, in the middle you should not leave for any reasons. So continuously you have to attend the 1 month training program. Okay. Do you have any other doubts, students, in this?
Hey, anybody at this juncture feels that, not interested to join residential? See, if somebody is in dilemma, need to discuss with parents, that's fine. Even, okay, 100% decided, yes, I'm going residential, fine. Anybody is in dilemma or, thinking at this juncture that, no, I'm not going to join, please open up and throw some views that why you decided to not coming residential, because I can address. There is always an opportunity to discuss democratically. So please let me know at this forum. If you don't rise now, then I assume that all 100 is okay. If you have any difference of opinion, why should I come? Will it really helpful? Or I'm not coming because of X, Y, Z reasons. Please, the floor is open for just another 2-3 minutes. And anybody rises, I think that will give clarity for all these 80 or 90 students. So I'm waiting for a couple of minutes.
Sir, this is Gracia from CSE department.
Yes, Gracia.
So who will be actually coming to train us, sir?
The vendors is not got a final list.
We are working out with various options. We are discussing the contents. The contents will be evaluated by our software experts, and also we will verify those contents with the actual employers. So finally, we will nominate someone who will really add some value. That is our responsibility. Yeah,
Do you have any idea, Gracia?
Not yet decided. See, irrespective of name, brand, nothing. So we will be providing to experts who will take care of your software knowledge as a short-term basis. Because see, you would have evolved right from third semester. Now there is no point of looking back. So whatever best possible way we can do in 1 month to prepare you for facing some key interviews and key online tests. So we will prepare you.
Also, sir.
It's a physical mode training, students. It's not online. Yes, Gracia.
It's a physical.
Yes, ma'am, that I understand. So like what like me and my friends felt was what we'll have side by side our academic things also going on, no, ma'am. Won't we be like very exhausted taking
No,
on?
you will not have that.
No, we are.
You will not have academic classes.
No, I agree, Gracia. Your point is valid, but we expect you to manage even some of the product companies. When you get a job, there is a culture now. 1 year internship is available. If you are agreeing to that, that becomes an eligibility to appear for those interviews. There are 80% of the companies are providing 6-month intern. So anyway, if you are aiming to become a part of product companies, forget this 1 month training. You are worried about 1 month training. I'm talking about 1 year. So be in the mindset of managing your academics for next 1 year without attending classes like your other peers. So be mentally prepared. Now, if you ask me, is it possible? Is it takes toll? That's what your question. I have seen these kind of cases. Of course, I am here in last 1 year. I was there in this field for last 6-7 years. Prior to that, I did something different. So last 6-7 years, 500-400 students of my previous institute used to do this fashion, 6-month intern, and 100 students, minimum 100 students, 1 year intern. Here we are talking of total batch size is 100. I used to deal with 100 students who were out of the campus right from 7th sem day 1. Only they come and attend the exam and some model tests. And of course, sometimes model tests also not possible for some companies. It is quite possible. And last year, if you ask me, I'm not talking something in the air, forget some other college. Last year, your batch students, better you go back, CSE, you check with Mr. Vasant Kumar, how many students migrated from the campus, at what time, how many months they were outside the campus without any presence of online mode, whatever it is, the academic courses. So that is quite possible. All you need is your mental strength and your proximity with your department staffs, your peers, how to manage things. It's not a great deal. And moreover, since last, I don't know, several decades, I studied some 90s in engineering. People study a couple of days and score 8 CGPA. That's what the trend is, continuing for, I think, 5 decades. So don't worry. Don't think too much. Job is important and rest will follow. Passing the unanimously exam, doing the project is the last thing for brighter people. And if somebody is having 10 arrear, 15 arrear, yes, they should think about all these things. People like you, we consider bright, never ever think all these things. Any other doubts?
And like
Dhanishan raised hand. Dhanishan, you can unmute yourself and
Gracia is
you
not
can
yet completed. Please, Gracia, final chance. Tell me.
Okay, sir. So like is there a possibility like can we go back home and come, sir? Like we can stay
No,
late.
That is not finalized as of now. So all I can say is that the management has decided that that will dilute the process. We have debated a law on this point. Few people may go and come based on their convenience, but the management has very clearly said it has to be residential. Now, let me see that, but we prefer you to stay here. If you have a valid reason, then we will discuss later, but we don't encourage, right?
Okay, sir. And also, like you said, that the people who don't attend, like, can't sit for placements for the companies offering more than 6
No,
lakhs.
if someone is missing this model of 1 month training, we will not allow you to sit for the premium companies.
Why so, sir? Because there are students who have already been doing internships and stuff like that. And why
Where?
can't there are few students who do, sir, like from outside. Uh,
No,
like
no,
they
Gracia, no, Gracia, let me
Gracia,
explain.
they haven't cleared
Ma'am,
in
ma'am, 1
Virtusa,
minute,
no?
ma'am. Ma'am, 1 minute, let me explain. See,
Okay.
Gracia, we are not saying no to anybody who want to do internship. That is something over and above. If you want to do internship, if you set your life there, we are most happy. Our job is very simple. Okay, we are not worried about that. We encourage that. If someone can get internship at Zoho, someone can get internship at Amazon. See, we are committed to provide you, and we feel that the performance of people as on date based on the feedback of Virtusa or couple of other feedbacks, the performance is terribly below par. Okay. Now with this juncture, we cannot go to the premium campus recruitment. That is our dream. We wanted to put the college and the batchmates on a growing path. Now Gracia has thousands of questions. We welcome that. But at the same time, you are saying, I'm not interested to attend training. I want placement. No, that is not possible. That is management decision. Okay. So we are very much clear on our policy. If you have discrepancies, please come and meet principal separately. But I am pretty sure we are not going to allow anyone who is not part of this training. Is it clear?
okay, sir.
We are talking here training to make you upskill and get you nice job. You are saying, can I attend without training? Then what can I answer? Okay, you asked me, sir, can I make it non-residential? Still some valid reasons are there. I said, management has advised us to put it residential. But still I'm buying your argument. At least you can come and discuss. If it is 1 or 2 cases, some valid reasons. But without valid reason, without parents' intervention, we are not going to allow, few people from non-residential, few people residential, all those things. So 100% residential is, extended hours of training. Trainer will be boarded with you in the same hostel, and we are going to do something, make sure that you are upskilled in a shorter time. We have enjoyed too much, there were nice movies came. The whole world is asking, KCG is like a heaven after that movie. I think Malayalam movie. So every fancy things are over. Now there is hardly 1 month is there. Companies are start lining up, and let us not question, some good things we are doing. We are doing for what? Are we
Excuse
doing
me, sir.
to, are we doing to pressurize you, harass you by teaching, spending money? Just think yourself. It is a pain. 2-3 faculties are going to be monitoring you. Late night we need to monitor. Everyone has to work extra. Are we going to enjoy, or are we going to pay something extra? Certainly no. I can tell you on the air, by doing all these extra things, neither we are getting anything, nor, our Vanadi madam is getting anything, our principal is getting. See, this is our passion. We are committed to, we are committed. We wanted to make sure that, the place where we are working should be put on limelight. Our students should, be the ambassador, so that the next batch will get better opportunities. The same companies will come back. By seeing this, few more big employers may be interested to recruit from KCG. And 2015, 2025, 26, we may get more and more, good companies, so that, the generation grows and the culture grows. That's the context here. All right. Yeah. Anybody else? So it is mandatory. Is it very clear? You need to be at residential. Nothing wrong. We are not, we are not putting you in jail or something. We are putting you in a hostel. We are going to teach you for your benefit. First beneficiary is you. At the end of the day, let's say hypothetically, even if no one, cracking the job, nothing lose. At least you'll crack some other job, the next level job, maybe 5 lakh, 4 lakh. We wanted you to get some 10, 15 lakhs, 25 lakhs. There are dozens of company waiting for us. We have done enough marketing.
हाँ,
Yes,
जिन
boss.
लोगों के ऐसे थोड़े chances है ना सर, ड्रीम कंपनी का तो कोई यहाँ 8, 9, 10, 11
Rishabh, your
लाख
voice
रुपए
is not clear. Can you?
जाने के लिए। हाँ, तो उनको हमने एक मीटिंग बुलाया अभी हमको, अब पूछ रहे हैं
Rishabh, your
कि
voice is
एक्चुअली में
not
लोग वो
clear.
कितने जाने हैं। एक
So excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
So like day for yesterday they said we'll be having a practicals from 7th. Then
That we
how
will
do
take
we-
care. See, any examination internal thing we will take care. We will come back on that. No, we will accommodate that. No, all these operational things with respect to your academics will be taken care. No more questions. See, both done by us, right? It's not two different things. All things are happening at academic side. The placement and training side will be done by us. So it will be taken care. Don't worry about that. We will discuss. We will go thread by. This is a principal discussion on our policy, on our ideological discussion, operational discussion. What, when, how, timetable, content, the academic clashes, all those things will be taken care. Next, please.
Sir,
Sir,
Yes.
it's Dhanush from Mechatronics Department.
Yes, sir.
You said, yes, sir. You said this training will be happening in this month of March, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any specific dates? So when it will start and how many days?
Yeah, as soon as possible. I mean, we wish to start from March 1st, but again, there are a lot of things to be done. Like, earlier gentleman asked, right? There are some operational things to be laid down, and there are some mode of operations, accommodations, all those things are in working mode. So as soon as possible, right? Anytime, how it is going to make difference?
Okay, sir. No problem.
Yeah, as soon as. I mean, see, we wanted to start from yesterday, not even today, but we are slightly lagging. But as soon as you be ready, this is the notice. Today is the notice. You be mentally ready to move out to KCG campus, but don't come and enjoy like Hriday movie. Here, the purpose is different, the stay is different. Don't make this 1 month as a vacation or recreation training, please. This is your life where you want to get placed, and believe me, we will all work together and make sure that we get a nice job.
Sir, also I have other competitions and conferences to attend this March first week. So will I get an OD for if any students or
So
something?
we will evaluate those things. You personally meet your placement coordinator and me, and then we will discuss with principal, and then we'll take a call.
Yeah, okay, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you can meet Vanadi ma'am also. Either way is fine. But end of the day, we will take a call. If anything, see, all these exceptions, specific cases will be discussed. We are quite democratic. We also understand. At the end of the day, the purpose is we want you to get a nice job. Now, any operational things can be discussed separately.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, that was
our
your doubt.
standards have any impact on this training, sir?
Can you
Or
repeat?
our history of
Pardon?
sir, our history of Varied has an impact on this training or not, sir?
I don't know. Now this case was already segregated, and you guys are here. I don't know what criteria, because Professor Vanadi knows that. But see, I'm okay. I mean, the attitude is good. You're ready to learn. You're ready to clear. But if you ask me, the premium companies, are they going to scrutiny you in the first round based on some academic criteria? Yes. 90% of the companies will expect at least no arrear at this juncture with yes, again, some 6 CGPA, 7, 7.5, it ranges up to 8. I cannot tell you exactly, but no arrear is almost 90-95% except Zoho or 1 or 2 employers. So no arrear at the time of participation is 95% of the company's expectation. Point number 1. Point number 2, whether it is 60 GPA, 7, 7.5, yeah, there are differences. Let's not worry about that. You will get at least some chances. So 60 with no arrear, we call it standing arrear, is really mandatory. Okay. If you are not there,
The Google form itself they gave, sir.
yeah, if you are not there, if you ask me still training, you are ready to learn and do something, I mean, that's a separate call. We need to discuss it because here it's a very, very special group and we don't want to make sure that the training provided is not used. Because see, if you're not going to participate for the first 30, 25, 30 companies, then there is no point of spending. There are different trainings will be followed later for cracking the day one companies. There you can participate. So that I leave it to Professor Vanadi to take a call and you can discuss with her. Yes.
Which one, sir?
So this arrear students,
Already, yeah, already we gave it in Google Form, sir. Based on the numbers, we can have a meeting and we can finalize.
Yeah. So we will discuss and come back. Yeah.
Sir, is that
We will
150
inform
per
you.
day is enough? Even hostel fees we have to pay?
No.
The hostel students, no, for you need not to pay.
No, see, this food is 150. See, we are also getting food from some contractor, right? Everybody. See, per day 150 or whatever we decided, that's what we eat. See, accommodation, facility, well, rest all will take care for 1 month. But food, at least, you know, then again, if we have to ask from management, then management has to think twice. We don't want to put a lot of hurdles for this program. See, accommodation, all those things will take care. Facility, electricity, water, bed. But again, food, what we eat is 100 odd rupees that we should take care. I think the contractors are providing.
Hostel students need not pay.
Yeah, hostel students.
I have question is
understood.
Need not pay. Need not pay. That amount.
Daily 150.
It's only for day scholars. Those are coming with. Any other doubt, students? We have to address batch 2 and 3 students also. See, don't ask department training coordinators because they are not aware of it, because it's a sudden plan. We have to inform them only. Please don't disturb them.
As Vanadi, Professor Vanadi said, this is the call, this is the notification. You have to go and make the Google form. If you don't get Google form today night, what is the cutoff time, madam?
9 p.m. sir. 9 p.m.
It means you're out of this training. Then don't bring parents, although it's waste of time. Okay. We want to take some operational, constructive decision to make operational things. So these numbers are very important for us to work further.
Okay, students. Anything else? Okay, sir. Shall we address batch 2 and 3, sir?
Sure. Wish you all the best. Thank you for your time. Please welcome on board. We will take care of you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice time.
Thank you, students. Already have posted the Google form in the chat box. Fill before 9 p.m. Discuss with your parents too. Okay. Thank you all.
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, some of you don't have laptops, so we do have only computers. Can we bring those, or can we use the college computers in late night after 8?
How can we do that? Yeah, you will be sitting in hostel. There may be some this thing laptop. You have to buy. Yeah. You have to manage. You ask your friend or somebody. These are all. I know. I mean, you should buy laptop, man.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
ம்
About the accommodation, sir, will it be single room or it will be so combined with other students? It's
ஏப்பா
not a problem, sir. Just asking. It's not a
ஏய்
problem.
இன்னும் முடிவு பண்ணலப்பா எவ்வளவு பேர் வராங்க எவ்வளவு ரூம் இருக்கு ஏதோ ஒரு உணர்ச்சி வசப்பட்டு எல்லாத்தையும் இதா பண்ணணும்னு முடிவு எடுத்துருக்கோம் ஹாஸ்டல்ல இருக்கிறவங்க போ மீதி எவ்வளவுன்னு பார்க்கணும் ஹேவ் டு see that எப்படி அமைதோ அப்படி இருக்கும்பா
Okay, sir. No problem, sir.
ஏவா நீ வாட்டுக்கு ஏதோ 1000 கொஸ்டினை கேட்டா படிச்சு அதை தான் பார்க்கணுமே ஒழிய அகாமடேஷன் என்ன ஏசி இருக்குமா ஏசி இருக்காதா ஃபுட் எல்லாம் இருக்குப்பா ஒரு மாசம் தானே ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் இருக்க போறாங்க ஜாலியா பேசிட்டு இருக்க போறீங்க படிங்க வந்தீங்க படிங்க அதெல்லாம் பேஸ்ட் ஆன் க்ரௌட்ப்பா ஹவு மெனி பீப்புள் யூ கம் பட் வரலைன்னா பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் விட மாட்டான் அது உறுதி பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் விட மாட்டான்னா ப்ரீமியம் கம்பெனிக்கு விட மாட்டான்
Fine, guys. Welcome back. Like, we have 10 more minutes. So I would like to continue with the same thing what we have done. Am I audible? After that, we'll
Yes,
wind
sir,
the
you-
session. Okay, I'll. So I quickly finish with the first one. Like we already have seen at 1 minute, a minute and cover 6 degree, and in 1 minute, hour and can cover half a degree. So which I can write it as like here. There was a term called relative speed. Have anyone heard about relative speed in time speed distance? Have you heard about relative speed? Anyone? Especially in train problem on train. So there is a term called relative speed. What is relative speed usually? Anyone? Speed?
Um, the speed of the object or something related to the another
Okay.
object or
Okay. Fine. You literally got it. For example, relative speed is totally depends upon two directions. Like we have opposite and same direction. For example, if two objects were moving in same direction, so the relative speed is something the difference or displacement of a distance between two objects. So what I'll take if the object were moving in same direction, I have to take difference of the speed. If they're moving in the same direction, if they're moving in opposite direction, sum of their speed. Example, if there are two train were there T1, T2. So T1 speed is 60 km per hour and T2 going to be 90 km per hour. If they both are moving in same direction, the relative speed will be 90 and 60 difference will be 30. The same case, if they're moving in opposite direction, we have to add actually 90 plus 60 will be 150. So why I'm calculating here, you can see in clock, minute and an hour and moving in what direction? Minute and an hour and moving in what direction usually? I'll wind the session in few minutes, but I would like to tell the condition. After that, once you're done, I'll close the session. So what in clock, usually what direction they travel actually? Minute and an hour and moving in what direction? Whether in opposite or the same direction? Clockwise in the sense?
Both in the same direction.
Both in same direction, right? So we knew that if an object moving in the same direction, relative speed is something like we need to take the different. So similarly here, like I knew that 1 minute hour hand can, minute hand can cover 6 degree. In 1 minute, hour hand can cover half a degree. Then what is the relative distance between these two? 6 degree different 1 by 2, which will be
5.5.
5.5 exactly 5.5. Otherwise, I would say like 5 1 by 2, or else even I could say like 11 by 2. If I convert this into a proper fraction, either it could be 5, or I'm saying it as like 11 by 2. Okay, so why we are calculating all those things in the sense to calculate, to solve finding angle questions. As I mentioned, the first type question will be finding angle. So we need to find out the angle. For example, if the time is 1 o'clock in the sun, we have to find out what could be the particular angle. When minute and hour and in between what angle they were creating actually. So these are the conditions which we want to do. So I post one formula, like, I'll note it down everyone. The next session or when I get time, we'll discuss about this actually. Just note it down this formula alone. Formula will be theta equal to 30 h different 11 by 2 m. Theta equal to 30 h 11 by 2 m. So here h stands for hour. We knew that, like, and m stands for. So usually question will comes like this way. I would like to start with only 1 or 2 questions as of now. So the question, we need to find out angle. What is the angle between the two ends of the clock when the time is 6:10? Okay, they usually give us like this way. We have to find out the angle between minute and hour. So here, like they have mentioned like with 6:10. So 6 in the sun, it represents hour and 10 minutes. So I'm just directly applying into the formula. Time 6 difference. So if I side this, I'll get 5. 5 11s are 55. And 30 into 6 will be 180, right? 180. So 180 different 55. What could be the answer? One eighty. 180 different 55, which means the answer could be 125, right? So which will be 125. So this is how we can find out angle with the help of this formula. This was type 1 question. We have type 2 question as well. So this was one of the question under how to find out angle. And moreover, I'll post one more question as well. This was simple question, like where we need to find only angle alone, like the same set of question. Maybe we'll have a term called reflex angle. What is reflex angle? Can anyone? What is reflex angle usually? Reflex angle. Anyone?
Opposite angle.
Okay, opposite angle. So otherwise, technically I can say angle is, always either which is equal to 180 degree or is lesser than 180 degree. Am I right? Angle is always like, at least equal to 180 degree or always lesser than 180 degree. So reflex angle in the sense, it is always more than 180 degree. Whenever we got something more than 180 degree, that could be a reflex angle. If it is lesser than 180 degree, that should be considered as angle. So in this question, which is similar to the previous one, so only thing I want to calculate reflex angle. So the time is given as 10:25, which I can use in the same formula, like 30 instead of h, I can use 10. After that, like I can go for 11 by 2 m. So instead of m, I can use 25. So here, if I strike this, like I'll get 12.5. What is 11 times 12.5? If I strike this, like I'll have 12.5. What is 11 times 12.5? 11 times 12.5. What is 11 times 12.5? Here I'll get 300 different, and this will become 11 times 12.5, right? How much? What is 11 times 12.5? How much you'll get?
137.5.
Okay, 137.5. If it is 137.5, what is the difference between 300 and 137.5? $300 minus 137.5. How much we will get?
162.5.
162.5. So the question is based on, we have to find out reflex angle. Will it be reflex angle? Like, as I mentioned, reflex angle is more than 180 always. But here what happened? I got lesser than 180. So this considered as angle, not reflex angle. So in this situation, what I have to do? Circle overall degree will be 360. So what I have to do now? I have to subtract the particular value, whatever here, from 360. What is 360 minus 162.5? 360 minus 162.5. You'll get almost 190. How much you'll have?
197.5.
197.5. Now I'll consider this as a reflex angle. So only one thing, we always keep that in your mind, like, when the angle were lesser than 180, like that will be angle, which means considers more than 180, it is always considered as reflex angle. So you'll have two types of question. Usually in company specific and government exam also will get the same kind of question under clocks actually. Okay, so anyway, we'll meet tomorrow with a different topic. So you guys can go now. Thank you. So we'll see you tomorrow.